Good morning, you guys. We are now at the pool. We just got here. It's 8 a.m. and I have my Saturday morning swim. It should take me like probably an hour to do. So welcome to the video, and I'm going to show you guys what I eat today on a Saturday, fueling for all my training that's coming this upcoming week. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's go do a swim. When I got back from my swim, I made a post-swim protein shake with PEScience protein. I used the chocolate cupcake flavor, and I also add in some collagen, which is really good for your hair, skin, and nails. I added some almond milk, frozen strawberries, cocoa powder, stevia, and salt, and that is my smoothie of the day. Okay, you guys, I am now getting myself ready for the day. I was watching some YouTube, just relaxing. I did go and walk on the treadmill in our complex just to get some steps in because I literally didn't do anything this morning besides my swim, and I like to just get my steps out of the way if I can so I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I had my smoothie, and here we are. I'm gonna do my makeup just a little bit before we make lunch and then head out and do some fun fall decor shopping, which I know it's like August 9th to 10th today. I don't want to hear it. I am a fall girly through and through, and as soon as August hits, I'm yearning for the cooler weather, for the leaves, for the pumpkin spice. So we're gonna go and zhuzh up our house today, buy some things to kind of just make it feel a little bit cozier and more fall. Before we do that, like I said, I'm just gonna make myself feel a little bit more presentable. I'm gonna be so for real, you guys. My skin has been terrible the last, I want to say like week or so. And I don't know if it's because of the humidity, but when we went to Washington a couple weeks ago, my skin was crazy when we came back. I think it was because, like, obviously here there's no humidity, like it's so dry, we're in the desert, and then going from one extreme to the other, my skin was just like, what is going on? And I think it kind of triggered a breakout, and since going back to California last weekend, it's obviously way more humid than it is here, and my skin is breaking out again. I know that's like a first world problem, but it does bug me a little bit, not gonna lie, because my skin normally is pretty good. So I have been trying some new products. I'm gonna see what works, what doesn't work. I'll keep you guys updated, but my skin just feels kind of sensitive, and like anytime I put something on it, it just kind of feels like, it doesn't burn, but I can feel it more than I ever used to. And so I don't know if I've like done something to bug my skin barrier, but I think I'm gonna go and get a facial in the next couple weeks and just, you know, find an esthetician that can tell me the real tea and like what I actually need. So that's going to happen for sure. My hair is just air drying because I did shower after the pool and washed it and conditioned it and did all the things, and so I'm probably just gonna throw my heatless curler in for like an hour while I make lunch, and then I'll take it out before we go so that my hair looks presentable, because I have not used heat on my hair in, I want to say like a month, which is really good for me. I normally don't use like a ton of heat, but I do normally like blow dry my hair, or I'll curl it if I'm filming videos. But ever since I figured out how to do the heatless curls and actually have them look pretty good, I have not been using heat. And I also just feel like it's better for your hair to avoid, you know, harsh hot temperatures and like heat damage if you can. I feel like I've also said this before in a YouTube video, but speaking of hair care, which I know not everyone is here for hair care, a lot of you guys are here for food and fitness, but I like to throw in some lifestyle stuff. I never used to get trims because I was so worried that like it was gonna make my hair shorter, and I like wanted to grow my hair longer. Little did I know that that was just causing the split ends to like break all the way up the shaft, and then my hair was so damaged. So now I'm super diligent about getting a trim every 6 to 8 weeks. Just a little baby one. Last time I actually got her to cut like at least 1.5 inches off, just because I've actually noticed that it does make my hair grow faster and longer because it's not splitting and breaking up the shaft because I'm refusing to cut it, if that makes sense. So if you're someone that's afraid of getting trims, trust me, I know it's scary, but even like an inch, half an inch goes such a long way to keep your hair healthy and long. So you guys obviously saw my swim this morning, or parts of it. It was one of my longer swims that I've actually done. My swim training is getting a little bit more intense, which I did want to briefly touch on just because I know a lot of you guys that have questions on my triathlon training and like what I'm doing. So the last, I want to say 2 months of my training has been baseline training, and now I'm getting into race specific training. And so my training program has me swimming 3 times a week instead of 2, which I'm excited to see what happens. I think I have like a technique swim, a long swim, and something else. But yeah, 3 different kinds of swims. Today was my long swim and it went really well. One thing I was gonna say, if anyone has a Garmin and swims, I know that's like so niche, but for whatever reason, like if I'm doing, actually it makes sense, but if I'm doing like a kick drill where I have my kickboard or I'm like on my back kicking and I'm not stroking with my hands or my arms, my watch won't pick up the like length that I've done. So when I look at my total distance, it'll be less than what I've actually swam. And I don't know if there's a way to like get around that, because it's kind of annoying where it's like your watch tells you you swim 1,700 meters and you actually swim 2,300 meters. Like, how does one fix that? Let me know if you have any idea. That would be so helpful. So yeah, swimming 3 days a week, still biking 3 days a week, running 3 days a week as well. And now that my training has changed, I'm actually going to be doing brick workouts, specifically brick runs, after one of my rides in the week. So one of my rides, I'll have like a 20 or 30 minute brick run afterwards, just to get my body used to immediately getting off the bike and going for a run. So I'm interested to see how that feels. I've never done that before, but I can imagine it's definitely going to be a little challenging. I'm getting hungry. So once I'm done this, I'm gonna just throw my hair in my heatless curlers, and then we're gonna make some lunch, like I said. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling. I'm gonna go put my hair in my heatless curlers, and then we will reconvene to make some lunch. I figured I would show you guys how I do my heatless curls. So first things first, my hair is like pretty much dry. I would say it's like 85% dry. This is the Redken Acidic Color Gloss Heat Protectant and like Treatment Shine Spray. So I always just throw this in because I love how it smells, if I'm being real. Brush that through. And I use a wet brush as well, just because apparently it's better for you. Then this stuff smells so good. It's the Loma Nourishing Oil Treatment. I have it on my Amazon storefront because I don't know, I've never seen stores that sell it. My old hairdresser back in Vancouver used to use it on me, and I love the smell. It smells like orange creamsicle. Oh, it's amazing. I would literally, if they made a perfume that smelled like this, I would use it every day. So throw this oil in my hair, make sure it's mostly on the ends. I part my hair in the middle, and I part it down the back as well. This is the heatless curler that I use. It's just one of them ones from Amazon. I think it's the brand Kish, but I will put it on it's on my storefront as well. It is also silk, so it's good for your hair. What I do is I clip it on one side like that. We're gonna do this side first and then I'll do this side after. And I'll try and demonstrate as best as I can. But I kind of do the French braid method. So I take a piece from the front, I wrap it around, and then I'll take a piece from the back and I'll wrap it around the other way. So kind of similar to a French braid in that sense. Some people just wrap it all one way. I find that the back does not look good when I do that. Like the back is like flat. Whereas when I do it this way, the back actually has some curl to it. So I just then keep adding like you would to a French braid to each little piece, wrap it around, and then go from the back and do the same thing. And it's not always perfect, but I try to get out any like lumps. And I like to do it when my hair is slightly damp because I find that it curls better and it stays longer. I will say though, and I've mentioned this on Instagram I think before, I don't find that they stay as good as my hair does when I curl it with a curling iron. And so I've heard some people say that if I use mousse, it'll probably stay better. So I did order some mousse on Amazon. I have not tried it because I don't have it yet, but it's coming and I'll let you guys know if adding mousse holds it longer. But anyways, as you can see, I just got down to the end. I wrap it all the way around, one strand going in either direction, and then I just tie it off at the bottom, like so. That's what she looks like. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. And there we have it. I just kind of like bend them up so they're not in my way. I know I look crazy, but honestly, if I leave this in for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, by the time I'm ready to go, my hair will be good, heatless, no heat damage. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of hairspray. This is the Eva NYC flexible hairspray, and I love the smell of all of the Eva NYC products. Okay, let's go make some lunch. Okay, so we're gonna make at-home pizza for lunch, and I'm just gonna make a personal sized one. So I'm just gonna start out with the crust. If anyone's wondering, I just bought little Greek pitas, and I'm gonna use the pita bread, but you can also buy like individual pizza crust as well. Next up, just whatever marinara sauce we had. Okay, I'm gonna put down a layer of cheese. And then I have ground beef that I made the other day. I'm trying to use it up, so I'm gonna put this on my pizza. I also have leftover pizza toppings that I had from the other day, so I'm gonna throw these on. It's just mushrooms, peppers, onion. Comment down below your favorite pizza toppings. I honestly like so many different kinds. Pineapple on pizza is good in my opinion. I could have made this with like a ranch style sauce and then chicken, but we don't have chicken cooked, so I'm just doing, I like the red sauce with the beef. Finish with more cheese. And I think I've said this before, but my hack to making high protein pizza is I just use the fat-free cheddar, because this is literally just protein. If you look at the macros, 0 fat, 9 protein, 2 carb per serving. So, oh, I know what I forgot. You can also use regular cheese, by the way, like go for it. I just like to make things high protein. Or you could use like reduced fat cheese, but this is what I put on. And I forgot that I have olives, so I'm gonna put a couple of these on as well. And olives are a really great healthy fat source, by the way. And then this will go in the oven at like, honestly, 375 for under 10 minutes. I just take it out when it's crispy. Here is the final pizza. She's beautiful. I tried to say cute and beautiful at the same time. Beautiful. And then this is the dressing slash ranch that I'm gonna dip it in. I don't measure it, I just pour it on top and go to town, honestly. It's dill pickle ranch flavor, it's so good. So this is lunch. Gonna eat this and then we'll catch up after. Okay, it's been probably like an hour, so I don't expect these to be like crazy curly, but my hair feels pretty dry. So I'm gonna take these out and show you guys what it looks like. Beautiful. So as you can see, it actually gets like pretty curled. My hair is a little damp still, so I probably didn't leave it in like fully as long as I normally would, but I want to go to TJ Maxx and do some fall decor shopping, so we had to make do with the time that we had. I'm going to spray it a little bit more with some hairspray and call it a day. So that's the heatless curl technique that I use. Hopefully this was helpful. All right, so I'm going to get ready to go to TJ Maxx, and I think I'm going to come back after TJ Maxx, probably eat a snack, and then I think Far wants to come when I go to Hobby Lobby. So that's the game plan. I don't know if I'll vlog a ton of BTS because I really want to film a TikTok of like shop with me for fall home decor. So if I don't film BTS, check out the description box for my TikTok link so you guys can watch that. But I'm just wearing this little top from Aritzia. It's like a sweater vest situation, and then these long white flowy pants. I honestly can't remember. I think I got them at Target like last year, but they're my staple. So throw some flip-flops on, grab my bag, and let's head out to do some fall shopping. Okay, as you can see, the Home Goods is behind me. They had so much good fall stuff, but there was literally 50 people in line to check out. There was no way I was waiting for that, so we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, the last clip I took, obviously I was leaving Home Goods. I came home. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby still, and I think Barnes & Noble, but I came home first because I knew that if I didn't eat something, I would be so hangry. It's like 3 o'clock now, so I'm just gonna make a quick snack. make my iced coffee to go so we can save some money. Pro tip. And then we'll head out. Also, just in case you're wondering, I use an espresso machine and I just make a hot cup of coffee, put it in the fridge for like 2 hours, and then I make my iced coffee with that. So I don't buy like the pre-made cold brew because I only drink decaf coffee, and it's literally impossible to find decaf cold brew or decaf iced coffee at the store. Plus, it's just cheaper for me to use my Nespresso. So with that being said, let's make a snack and then we'll head out to do some more shopping. You guys have seen me make this a million times. It's just my cottage cheese bowl with fruit, honey, and cereal. So we're gonna eat this and then head out. Let's see what we can do, what damage we can do at Hobby Lobby. I have a feeling I can do a lot of damage. Okay, you guys, we did some damage at Hobby Lobby. Guess in the comments how much all of this home decor cost me. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. Okay, we are back. I feel like the lighting is weird because this flower thing is here, but we're back, and I don't know about you guys, but like shopping sometimes just takes it out of me, and I know that's so chuggy to say, but like we were going at it. We went to multiple stores. I got some good decor. I was really scouring for the deals, and I'm really happy with everything that I got. I'm gonna film a TikTok tomorrow of like decorating everything for fall. So yeah, like I said earlier, TikTok link will be in the description box, but I'm really hungry. That took it out of me, like I said. So I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm honestly exhausted. I have almost 20,000 steps. So it's been a day. I'm gonna sit down, make some dinner, and read my book and relax. And that's what I have planned for this evening. All right, if you've been here before, let's move this. You guys know my obsession with the Taylor Farms Sweet Kale Chopped Kit. No, this is not sponsored. I just genuinely am obsessed with the salad and will forever buy it. So please never discontinue this, Taylor Farms, if you're watching. So I'm just gonna start filling the bowl with some of the greens. Then it comes with the pumpkin seeds and dried cranberries. So I just kind of do a generous amount. Next up, I'm gonna add some berries. So we're just gonna do raspberries. I have blackberries too, but I'll just do these. Also just gonna add some mushrooms, and I'm gonna put some dressing on first. This is the dressing that it comes with. It's the poppy seed dressing. So I just do like some of that because I'm gonna add a different kind after. And I'm just gonna like mix this slightly. I'm gonna add just a few bread and butter pickles because I'm obsessed with these. I'm gonna use up the rest of this ground beef. And lastly, I'm just gonna add some more of this dill pickle ranch that I used on my pizza. Ooh, that's a lot, but whatever. And there's our salad beef situation for dinner that I'm gonna have tonight. Okay, I had dinner. I want to show you guys how I make my Ninja Creamies because I'm gonna have one tonight, and I always get questions. Even when I tell you guys the recipe, you guys ask like, how do you actually make it? So I'm gonna show you. If you don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, it is a kitchen appliance that makes you ice cream in 12 hours essentially. So you fill this up with your ice cream mixture, you freeze it overnight or minimum 8 hours, and then you put it in the machine and blend it, and it literally makes ice cream. You can make it with cream, like actual rich dairy products, or you can make it protein ice cream, which is kind of why it went viral, because you can make healthier, higher protein, lower calorie ice cream that tastes just as good. So I'll show you guys how I make mine. It is protein ice cream, but you don't have to make it protein ice cream. So I just want to let you guys know about that. Let's grab our ingredients. It's actually incredibly easy to make. So for my base, I use almond milk, and I've tried the Fairlife protein shakes that I know a lot of people use, and I just didn't find them to be the right texture for me. For flavor, it really depends on what you are craving. I usually switch between a chocolate and a vanilla flavor, but lately I've been loving adding fruit to my creamies. It just tastes amazing. So I'm gonna use the PEScience sugar cookie protein as my base, and it's just like a sweet vanilla flavor. Also, side note, if you guys didn't know, you can use code Erica for your PEScience products. And I'm gonna be so honest, I've tried a lot of different proteins and protein like milks in my creamy, And PEScience, without a doubt, blends the best out of all of them and makes it the creamiest. Now, I'm also gonna add in some raspberries. So I add in probably like 5 or 6 raspberries before I blend it, or sorry, before I freeze it. And then when I go ahead and blend it, which I'll show you guys later, I add a couple more when I'm blending it. So after like the first spin, just to kind of give it more fruity flavor. Because what tends to happen when you freeze it is the berries float to the bottom. So then when I spin it, a lot of the flavor kind of stays at the bottom. So then when I add more on the top, it makes it all cohesive, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna shake this up with the lid on, put it in the freezer, freeze it for, like I said, minimum 8 hours, but I just do mine overnight. And then I'll show you guys when I blend it later. Okay, this is the frozen Ninja Creami. It's been in there since last night. And I just throw it in the Creami machine thing. And you make, oh my God, if it'll, of course it doesn't work when I want it to. There we go. You have to lock it, and then I'll blend it in the Ninja Creami machine, which I have over here on the ice cream mode. Let's see if I can. So I'm gonna put it in here, turn it on, and press ice cream, which you guys can't see, but I use regular ice cream, not light ice cream, and I feel like that makes a difference. Okay, once it's blended one time, it's all crumbly like this. So what I do is I dig a hole like that, and I'm gonna add a tiny splash of milk like that. I'm also gonna add oh my God, chocolate sprinkles there, like a generous amount. And then I'm also gonna top it with a couple more berries. And then you just put the lid back on and press respin. And here's the grand reveal. Ooh. It gets very, very creamy. Hopefully it's in focus. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Perfect consistency. Raspberry. Of course it's not in focus. There we go. Raspberry chocolate protein ice cream. That's my dessert for the night. And that's gonna end our vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.